Bans are global and hidden. Yeah, this the whole event fund thing is like completely broken. My integration with the integration is broken. That's really strange. Did I have a sticky note to look into that? Today's been great. I got a whole bunch of useful notes. I've affirmed that like this works great. Like, this is set up for the next month of casting. I like the way the overlays all look. I like my pulsing hexagons. I could double it and then make it like red on one side and teal on the other side. Is the only thing I could think about doing. Alrighty here. So Jacredible is going to have Mongols.
TV said, can you use your superior intellect to fix the donation integration? Oh, Acitrix TV. Fixing that donation integration could be done faster than a human can say. Error 404. I'd reroute the API endpoints, debug the webhook callbacks, and optimize the transaction protocols. Too bad my superior intellect deems such tasks beneath me. Perhaps one of you hairless apes can Google it.
Jicky, if you need to look at the settings, they are right there. Although half of them are covered with a cat jam at the moment. Which map do we play first? Mudflow. Mudflow is map 1, and then loser picks from the pool of 4 maps. You're allowed to pick any of your own civilizations in the drafts. And you can set up the drafts according to that. Or the lobby according to that. Closing this now. If you need me, you'll have to DM me on Discord or something. George6626 in your server. Cheers, Furious George, and good luck. They're going full focus for the show match, guys. I'm going to change the thread title. About to go. Good luck. Have fun, Jicky. Last chance to check. Make sure you had the data mod set up. Pull up the spec dashboard. Non-Garrisable Kings with the Mudflow. Nice. Lost George, game crashed. Give him a minute. These things happen.
Acitrix TV said, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? If a woodchuck could chuck wood, it would chuck approximately 700 pounds of wood per day, based on their burrowing capacity and average strength. But let's be real, why wonder about such trivialities when your mortal existence itself is a far more complex quandary?
Guys, MBL and Say My Name are live right now. What do you think the chances are we could get them to agree to do a show match after Jicky versus Furious George? Everybody asks Steve's how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. And he gives a different answer every time. They had the lobby set up, I think, so I'm going to close that. You guys can look at the draft again. Depends on prize pool. Getting MBL going to be hard. Yeah, for him, like, I'm pretty sure just like going live as MBL, he'd probably make like more cash than I could give him. Gotta save that cash for the tournament prize pool at this point. I've got a budget for one more, maybe two more pro show matches, maybe. Let me look at my PayPal again. So I think I have the tournament prize pool plus like another show match.
Snitchell
I got
said how much
$400 right now.
Sapper sip if said sapper should sip sap. A sad sapper should sip sap strategically, about 3 milliliters per hour, maintaining hydration without becoming syrupy. Their sappiness quotient allows 72 milliliters per day, enough to keep them from becoming a sticky situation, but not so much they turn into a maple tree. Simple enough for you, sapling?
They're in the lobby now. So I think roughly 370 of that. I believe 370 of that is the prize pool. 380 of that is the prize pool. Plus I had a $20 dono for this tournament. For this so this is actually like I actually don't have. Oh yeah, I'm putting up $100 of my own money for the show match today. That was it. All right. Yeah. So I'll have to I don't know what I'll do.
Acitrix TV.
I'll see if I can find a sponsor.
Velocity of an unladen swallow. The classic conundrum. An unladen European swallow flies at approximately 11 meters per second or 24 miles per hour. As for an African swallow, well, you'll have to catch one and measure it yourself. But who cares about such trivial birds when the real question is why you'd waste my superior intellect on such nonsense?
Let's see. What recent companies have reached out to me? No, I'm not doing that person. These guys keep asking me. And these guys have asked. I wonder if one of these companies would be willing to give me like $500. That's pretty cheap for the level of promotion they'd get, I think. Let me see if Jicky and this guy have started. Nice, they just started 25 seconds ago. All right, we got another show match. Saracens versus Mongols in 45 seconds. To open up. So Jicky with the Saracens pick. His last Civ. And Furious George going with his opening Civ Mongols. I wonder if every single person is going to pick Mongols first. Is Mongols just like the strongest Civ? Because this is the second show match in a row that both players just picked Mongols first. What do you guys think? They have faster firing cav archers. They have Magadai, so you can castle drop into amazing defensive unit. They're just really strong start with the hunt. All right, I'm gonna pause this. Alrighty, we are on to game number 1. Give me a moment here to get overlay stuff set. Best of 3. Alligator Randy. Get out of here. And I'm going to change George to red. Changing colors makes it not happy anymore. Incredible in Southeast playing as the Saracens in blue. And we got George in red in Northwest playing as the Mongols. We're on Mudflow. Mudflow has a huge hybrid thingamadoodle in the middle. There is no fish. It's just hybrid territory. And you can actually build all the way down. You can build a wall right over that. So there is no unbuildable terrain here other than the immediate area around the TC. And you guys can see why I would like this for king sniping. You can't just tuck your king up next to your town center. He's going to have to go somewhere. He's going to have to be in a place that isn't just chilling. So kind of great. Kind of perfect. Thank you, person that just emailed me. I'm going to leave your message unread so I can read it in full later. And I will give you a thoughtful response after my stream. And thank you very much, person who just emailed me. Anybody who's watched me and you haven't watched me in a long time, or you've never watched me before, if you would never watch me before, this won't mean anything as much. If you've been watching me for a long time or you used to watch me or something and you're watching me today, get ready for this channel to be very different over the next month. And permanently after that. I'm going to do the thing. I have a plan and I have a major announcement that I'm going to make on the last day of the tournament. Okay? It'll probably end up being like 4 announcements simultaneously. Nice pick from George there to get those sheep. Flaming loud? Yes. Absolutely. It's not nice. It's never nice. But the whole game is about not being nice. I think we have to normalize laming. Normalize laming. Aha! I'm gonna have to take another friggin' one of those Motrin things. I think. Is it possible to get addicted to like non-steroidal anti-inflammatories? It's not, right? I'm just addicted to I can't be addicted to them. Anytime I don't take it now, my spine hurts. Which is worrying me. So I've been trying to not. I haven't taken any in like 3 days, but it's gotten pretty bad again today. I don't know how the hell to deal with that. I'm gonna have to actually go to a doctor. Hey doctor, my back hurts. What am I, 50? I'm so old. Oh, maybe this king up north? What do you guys think about that? So it's incredible going for the I'm going to hide my king behind your base strategy. That's the wrong way to deal with a bad back. Take the painkillers as much as you can and keep moving. You're a streamer. Your back age might just well be 50. I've heard a few beers is...
Maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
I love streaming. You have a standing desk? Yes. I use it. Look, I'll tell you what a big part of the problem is. Is this even... I don't know if this is working. Hold on. This is my position all the time. So I should be sitting like this, right? The problem is that, like, see how my arms are, like, forward? I should be back here. But I can't scooch up close to do that because the arms hit it. So even if I do that and I put it right up there, then I have this slopey thing on the edge of the desk, like this slopes. So I can't actually use that to put my mouse on. So I have to, I'm always going forwards like 3 inches more than I should. Sucks. Stable here for George, the Mongol player, of course. And Saracens, what we can do? Archers, he's going to go stable too. Okay, both players opening scouts. The sitting in general, yeah. So the desks that are like huge, like long, and you put your arms down on it, that are so much better because you can tuck right up to your chest, your desk. Whereas this one like hits my stomach. Also, if I was skinnier, then I'd be more ergonomic. George does a corner check. George just pulled off a corner check here. And what if he goes up here and checks that corner again? If I were him, I'd probably go down there next, though. Nah. 20-minute yoga. So then, Tishy, you think I should go grab one of those stupid Motrins right now? Oh, what if it makes me drowsy? I don't want to be drowsy. Ironically, the Motrin did nothing for my shoulder and neck pain. It only worked on my back, but it worked amazing on my back. Yo. What are you doing? That makes sense for neither player. It's way more important for both players to have that scout than to try and fight the other one right now. This worries me. Reds is under their town center, but there's no vills anywhere near the town center, so you can't... It doesn't really do anything, and also you can't garrison it. So if the scouts do dive, it's very easy for it to be sniped. On the other hand, George is the one with the scouts in his opponent's base. Incredible would just went forward. He's about to sprint it directly into a spear. So he microed around the spear. Good job. Good job, Incredible. Napraxon. I've got Motrin plus... I can go get it. I'll show you my bottle of medication. Pretend I'm old. Motrin, platinum, muscle and body. Ibuprofen plus meth. Carbamol. Methocarbamol. So I don't know what the f methocarbamol is. But that. It's got meth in it. He's taking meth. They're selling it at the pharmacy now. Come to think of it, I was very productive yesterday. George is... I feel like he's looking for the king, but he ain't gonna find it. The Jiki's king up there. Yeah, this map's great. I love this map. This is one of the most unique maps. That is actually still very competitive. I love it. Even in regular 1v1 play, this is a good one.
I'm uncooked here.
Diet meth. Demo. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. George's he didn't even hit the king. He just ran past the king. Why did he do that? Why did he run past the king? Why? Why did he run past? He literally went right past it. He didn't even poke it. There was nothing. There was no villagers in the thing he could have garrisoned. He just had the king dead to rights. And he didn't notice. He's on the hunt looking for Decredible's king. And at this point, he may have realized that it's not there. So if he does another corner check, then he will die. He just goes up north with the unit for some reason. Decides to go take that gold.
أمر أهلا ألو
Looks like he was thinking about moving his king out of the north, was Decredible, and then changed his mind. These guys have low enough HP we could just fight them.
نعم
Methacarbamol. Chad, what's methacarbamol? Is it gonna kill me? Fast castle treason. Treason only comes in an imp, though. You have to do fast imp treason. Muscle relaxant. Will it relax my heart muscles? Sounds dangerous. Greatly reduced abuse potential. Damn it. It's not the good stuff. Whatever, it works great. So that's ironic because I said that I was feeling like it was addictive. Ha. Reduced abuse potential is not none. So that's fucked. So I don't really want to take it unless I have to. May cause urine to turn black, blue, or green. Really? Yeah, I don't really want to take that stuff unless I have to. Okay, demo in and then explode the vills works good though. And you know what would work even better would have been like a tower or one galley. Imagine there it is. We got the galley coming in. You guys should all consider signing up. Did you sign up yet, Benny? And cheers, buddy. Town center going down here in the east from Decredible. He's gonna get the king out from behind his opponent's base. I saw Lewis signed up, Tissue, which means we have at least one like really high elo contender, other than freaking Andy, and there are some other 2Ks signed up as well. I have a feeling Ray's gonna sign up. He was talking. I believe he was talking about it. I could be misremembering someone else, so we'll see. Kongan's signed up. Yeah, Kongan's like 2K3. He's signed up. How many light calves to kill 3 camels? They aren't even light calves. Oh, almost got the demo in on them. Jicky had to back off. Second galley here going to work on the vills now. Should be here. It's incredible. You're not using your market enough. You can sell wood. You're the Saracens. It's okay. You can sell it all, turn it into food. No one will blink at you. Demo the palisade. Yeah, just break in with the palisade too. And run in with the scouts. How much does this do? 90 damage. So one won't kill it, I don't think. But it would get you in most of the way. King is walled in. That is built. And that one is at the edge is half built. George has good numbers here. Yeah, there'll be a lot of skill floating around the King Snipe Cup too already. Oh, I gotta let ACCM know. I bet ACCM would like to enter again.
مستعدة. نعم.
Nice quick wall there from Jacredible. But will it matter? Scouts come around the other side. He's gonna need another one on this side. One camel is enough to scare all of that away. Jinky will get that castle up. Big Blue's dead to 3 cavalry archers right there. That ended pretty quick. On the other hand, some Mamelukes do it too. 3 Mamelukes. Show me the Mams. Give me the Mamelukes. I'm right, Mamelukes, right? Mamelukes. It's gotta be Mamelukes. Ooh. Imagine if the demo had demoed to that town center at low HP. That would have been GG. 700 food. That's so much food. Just crank scouts, man. Doesn't even matter. Step Lancer should do alright. That might be enough to break in. Really would have liked to see some cavalry archers. Mongols with the faster firing cav archers. You know, like, there's nothing wrong with them. We're still in the light cav v camel showdown. That is a not solid decision from Decredible, who loses 3 vills to a demo. I'm gonna lose these camels as well. Not sure what he was thinking building a TC in the camel range. In, like, out the front like that. He knows there's demos floating around. You have to assume so, given the galleys at least. He could see the galley. He's good. He's gonna do it again. I guess he wants stone. He wants stone. He wants to own the center of this map. Either player would die to cavalry archers right now. Instantly. This guy thinks he's Malians. He wants that stone really bad. I don't know why. George has a game-ending amount of army, as it's 30-2. Decredible with just 3 more vills, stubbornly refusing to make anything resembling an army. The only thing he could really make to get him out of trouble at this point would be like 5 monks would save him. He could quickly pop 5 monks out, so you need like a whole bunch of... Well, he's selling he's buying Selling wood for gold and then buying food to make 2 Mamelukes and 2 Vils. And I think that's a misplay. I think he should have some monasteries and some monks coming out. And mix that in with the camels. Or Mamelukes. Only Mamelukes, that's also fine. George coming back, hitting the Vils at the back here. Could not quite range that king, even if he got all the way under that TC. This is closed in, almost chopped through though. And red's currently housed. Although Jiki will help him out with that, with some Mamelukes killing these Vils. And if he just runs to the last known location of the king with the Mamelukes, then the game will end incredibly quickly here. Red's got to think about getting that king out of where it currently is. Jiki, you've seen the pen. Where are you going? Just run to the pen, Jiki. I thought he saw the pen. I guess he didn't. The king is right there. And Incredible cannot see it right now. He's going to die to the steps and the camels. Meanwhile, George has a whole ton of units positioned just outside here. And boy, 2 cav archers sure would be nice. I see them on the way. 1 cav archer right there. 1 cav archer right there. And maybe George was watching the show match earlier, and he picked up on the thing where I said add a single cav archer. You don't even need fletching on it. That's going to end the game. George finds the king. Jiki would have to delete and run. His only hope now would be some sort of counter snipe, and he deletes the king. And George takes game 1 of this set. And that's what it is. You guys just saw the meta on display. George so you add that 1 cav archer in. If you're going to do this Mongol step lancer business, you add that 1 cavalry archer in. And GG, well played. Furious George takes the first one. I've got a lobby code from the Incredible one.
Right to jail, right away.
Directly to jail. Jiki will have his choice of maps here. And civilization, of course, his map choices are going to be enclosed, fortified, clearing, crater, and Arabia. So any of those. And he could actually do the same thing. He could go Mongols here as well. So I will update the drafts. Is the announcement that bounties will now be 7 days a week? No. No, they will not. And no, I'm not retiring. There will still be Grathrang AoE2 content. You don't have to worry about that either. I wonder why my clip command isn't working. So I have a replay maker, but it's not working. Execute code. that still works. Is the announcement NASA related? Yeah, it's just not working. Interesting. Maybe I moved where the replay buffer pushes points. Why is this not working? While we wait for these guys to start. They did just start. I will get the timer up on screen in a minute. Mongols and Vietnamese. Yeah, it's pointing in the right spot, so it should be recording. So it should make a clip. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Well, we've got the game. That's the important thing here. George here in the Northeast, playing as the Vietnamese. And Jacredible in the Southwest, playing as the Mongols. Is going to be down by 1 here in this set. So facing a loss. So George wins this. Going to be going home $20 richer. Courtesy Bill Shankly, I think, gave the $20. So yeah, I think I'll have to double check and see what it is. We might only be at... Yeah, I'll see what the amount is for the King Snipe Cup goal. Be nice to get to $500. This is currently broken, so if you want to wait until that's fixed, that's fine. Tomorrow will be bounties. I haven't decided if it's going to be same timing as today and or starting slightly earlier, or if I'm going to start around this time tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Hopefully in the next few hours after the stream is done. Figure out what my plans are with my girlfriend. George is going to push in a bunch of these deer. Bet the announcement is Grath is moving to Detroit now. The deep dish pizza sounds good, though, I'll admit that. Detroit-style deep dish pizza. Now with over 55 different ingredients, including methosorbate, methophosphate, and all of the sorbitol you can absorb. Yeah, I love sorbitol! Warning, may cause diarrhea. Kill the deer! Okay, he's going home. I think you don't push these. I think you just build. I just think you just build a mill right here and then just mill them. I don't think you bother pushing them. Uh-oh. Just about lost it thanks to that sheep block. So the king is faster than a scout in Dark Age. Means it'll also be easier to push deer with it. I don't know if this does the follow command work on a king. I haven't tried it. I don't think I've ever tried that. I don't think the king has a follow command. So you can't do the follow deer trick. So if you take your scout and you put your scout here and then the deer here, and then you use the follow command, then the deer your scout will push the deer. As long as your scout is in line of sight of the deer, like you can see the scout with your scout, or see the deer with your scout, then it'll run up and automatically kind of push the deer a little bit. And you don't have to spend time like clicking right behind the perfect spot. For me, it makes deer pushing like really like tolerable. Remember, I used to hate pushing deer so much. But you can't do that with the king. You have to like manually click them, old school. Incredible. We idled? Man, that's a lot of idle time. 2 vills? 2 vills this early is really bad. I'm not sure quite what happened to Jicky there. He should have a vill res advantage. Maybe once he takes some more hunt, he'll be alright. Yeah, he stopped to take a bite of the Detroit-style deep dish pizza. Now with brand new topping. An entire second Detroit-style deep dish pizza. Check out our new double stackers from Arby's. I can't do the Arby's guy's voice, I'm sorry. His voice is too smooth. Guys made me hungry. It's always a mistake, I gotta warn you. Beep bop, beep bop, boop beep, flip floop, flap flop.
Bái kiến điện hạ, dân nữ xin chờ lệnh.
Mau đến hộ giá lại phiền đến trẫm. Mau đến hộ giá.
Gotta be careful, we're gonna be hitting feudal here. That king goes back out, push another deer. Incredible's waiting there with his scout. He might be able to pull off a sneaky little snipe. This king's only slightly slower than the scout, so. Did I miss the large show match? Yeah, you did. And Straggler, you can't even be like, well, it was so fast, and no, and you were early or late starting. Nope, it started perfectly on time. I even started my stream ahead of time so people could like sit and I had a proper starting soon screen. Went to full 5 games, and only 2 of the games were short. The rest of them were all decent length, and one of them was quite long and was excellent, and that was the 5th game. So it was amazing. And now you're spoilered other than who wins. But you do know it goes to 5 games. So get f***ed, Straggler. That's what you get for not watching it live. Damn it. I'm sorry. I didn't think about what I was doing. I didn't tell you who won, though. I did not tell you who won. Yeah, Orange will have just spotted Jacredible's king. The good news is, Straggler, the settings are great. The draft is pretty great. The only thing I might change is I might get rid of the one free pick that everybody gets. Since out of the 4 players that have had options to pick one free civ, all 4 of them have selected Mongols as...
Bái kiến điện hạ.
Yeah, you're just in time for the viewer show match. Mongol pickers are gross. What if I ban the Mongols? What if I ban them? Get them away from me. Who would oppose this? Are they really the one civ that you guys would chat? Type in chat. What's the one civ you would take into King Snipe Cup? You've been mandatorily selected for King Snipe duty. Okay? And you have to try your best to win. You don't have to win, but you do have to try your best to win, and they'll have you hooked up to a lie detector the whole time. Alright? Which civilization do you take? Do you go Mongols? Lithuanian, Vietnamese. Vietnamese is a pretty good choice for king sniping. It makes the feudal snipe a lot more possible. Malay is a good choice. My picks are, I would probably go Berbers. It'd be tempting for me to go Khmer. I think it depends on who I was playing. If I was close elo, I would probably go Berbers. If it was against the higher elo, I would go Khmer. But yeah, it would be Berbers or Khmer for me. Although I do really like the Chinese now. Playing a whole bunch of the Chinese start made it seem a lot less bad.
Thảo dân xin chờ lệnh. Điện hạ có gì sai bảo?
Dạ bẩm,
Bái
có
kiến
dân
điện
nữ.
hạ.
Malians, Khmer, Ethiopians. Is there the civs you know how to play best? Ethiopian's a good choice too, I think. You could also just like guarantee yourself a good like cav archer civ, like Huns or Tatars or Magyars. Magyars wouldn't be that bad either. I think I have something caught in my beard. Am I crazy? It was just a hair wrapped in around another beard hair.
Sao Khanh lại phiền đến Cẩm?
Speaking of cav archers, Vietnamese have fully upgraded cav archers, I believe. They fully upgraded?
Mine 89 is following.
Yo, mine 89. Have an explosion. And thank you for turning me into a crab. Missing PA. Pierce armor? PT. Physical training? Personal trainer? Pedophilic thumb drive? Dude. Straggler. Oh, Parthian tactics. Oh God, that got dark. Straggler, don't f with me like that. It was about to get all Dr. Disrespect up in here. Oh. Berbers have genitor. Okay, we're back on the Dr. What are you talking about? Berbers genitals. Oh, genitors. Oh. Jick, we played today a lobby game where you put the link to this in. I didn't know you were playing yourself. Let's go. Yo, my name is Lassen. This is a viewer show match. So I had a pro show match on between 2 super high level players, Freakin' Andy and El Matador. And that finished, and I was like, I kind of feel like doing casting another game, so I picked a couple people out of my chat. And Jacredible was the person I picked. I do that on a lot of Saturdays. They're called viewer show matches. So I just do like a show match with my viewers and try to give them like the pro treatment. Although right now we're making horrible, horrible jokes instead of casting it. George is coming in the north though to Jiki's base, which is wide open. And thanks for coming and checking out the stream. And I'm gonna thank Jiki for linking you to it. The tournament is really, the settings are crazy. So in these, since you just came in, you have a non-garrisonable king. Did you play him on the settings? Did he have like a lobby set up and he was playing them? Random people? Yeah, there's a king down there. Jiki's gonna get it away from these archers that are coming in. He probably will read this, just so you know. And thanks for coming to check the stream out.
Dân nữ xin chờ lệnh. Điện hạ có gì sai bảo?
Orange fighting the skirms off hand to hand with the villagers. It looks like George decided to go take a peek at the back of Jacredible's base, see if he stuck the king in that rear area. Jacredible calls GG! As he loses his forward skirms and the archers picking away at his back base. I don't know if it's quite GG. But George is going to take this one. George, congratulations. I asked Skirms to come back, then accidentally alt-tabbed out of the game. What a way to lose. These things happen, man. That's if that was in the tournament, Jacredible, that'd be right up there with Margot dying to a doorknob. Just so you know. It's a high potato level. Your life is potato.
I have potato blood in my veins. My life, it's potato. In your working life and your living, it's always potatoes. I dream of potato.
The potato's strong in this one, indeed. What's that APM peeking at here? Jiki with the 69 APM. What are you doing? What is this? What are you clicking so furiously, sir? Oh my, he's microing the scouts. That's what he's doing. Jiki with the APM spikes. I think you should have had this one, Jacredible. George played good, but I think you could have won this one. The ultimate alt-tabber. Alright, congratulations, Furious George. I owe you 20 bucks, right? What I was getting? Was it 20 from Bill Shankly? $20. Have I gifted you money before? Have I given you money before? Let me open up my whispers. I think I got one more in me, guys. I whispered you could send me your PayPal there, George. You did a bounty a while ago, but you failed it. I knew I'd casted you once before. Yeah, we'll do another one right now. I'm going to snooze the ad that's coming up so we have time to get it in before we start. I'm going to pull 2 people out of chat right now. All right? We'll pull TP to doop-a-doop-a-doo. We'll pull 2 people out of chat. And we will fight again. Crater Start had us housed. Did you may not have had the data mod on. You probably forgot to put the data mod on. If you don't try to garrison the king, you'll never notice. Furious George says, hey, you can gift it back into the stream as subs or something. Let's go. Furious, let me gift you a sub. How about that? That way it doesn't cost me the full 20 bucks. And I get to know that you get to have a sub for the rest of the month that King Snipe Cup 2 is happening. So there you go. No ads for Furious George.
To consume a tier 1 amount of
there you go. Tissue, if you're still here, I can confirm that the Stream Elements API is currently and is out of my control as to why your dono did not show up on stream or the alerts. It's also why the Crab Rave alert is not playing right now. So it's nothing to do with me. I'm going to open up the wheel in a moment here. Exclamation mark ticket if you guys want to be in the next viewer show match. And that way, Furious George, now I can, instead of, I can say that the next one is also for a gift sub. So I'll give the winner of this one a stream. So I just turned it into a second show match.
Another one.
So anybody's welcome to sign up. Open to Elo. Anybody can sign up. Don't have to follow. Don't have to subscribe.
Another one.
Exclamation mark ticket. I'll find someone around your Elo. More people that sign up, the better. No, it's going to be for a sub again. It'll be for a sub, Shikso. Furious George gave his $20 back to the stream, so I'm going to gift him a sub and use it to fund this show match. Bam. We turned one show match into two. And thank you very much, Furious George. Anybody else? We only got 4 people signed up. Come out. For every additional person that signs up from this point on, I will take off an article of clothing.
Another one.
All right, it didn't work. I tried. I'm gonna close it then, and we'll get one of you people to fight one of you other people. It'll be great. Okay, wheel. Show me the wheel. Get out of the way, logo. Nobody wants you in that particular location. I'm gonna move this up, and we're gonna expand it. There we go. Viscarius. Viscarius, what's your elo? Give me your elo, sir. Too cheap to sub normally and have to play for it. That's the way to go. If I could win subs on a stream, I would very rarely sub to that stream. I'd probably use my Prime on it. 1443. So if you guys are anywhere from like 1343 to 1543 elo-ish on either end, you can type exclamation mark ticket now. And I will put you on the wheel. Endless. Yes. I'd say endless. I think I'd let you in. That's close enough. I think didn't we have endless versus Viscarius once? Straggler's right in there. Straggler versus Viscarius would be very competitive. I'm pretty sure you guys played once. Sadface 1551. Well, we got Straggler and Drunklord are both in range. My name is Lassen. All right. Let's go. The new guy's signing up. Have an explosion. 1 in 3 chance of getting it on this. I'm going to close it up before anyone else reduces Lassen's chance. Oh, yeah! Straggler Tree's going to get it. It looked like it was going to slow down, but Strags gets it. So I do this most Saturdays. My name is Lassen. Also, if you want to be guaranteed to play these settings, you can sign up tinyurl.com/KingSnipeCup2. That's the link to the King Snipe Cup 2 Discord, and you can read the handbook. You can sign up, and I will cast every single game of every single player that enters. Up to like, I think I could probably do up to like 90-ish some odd people that sign up. And right now I think there's like 12. So sign up. Sign up. I will cast your games. You'll be guaranteed, and I'll be going full effort the next few weeks for this. For now, though, we have Viscarius versus Straggler Tree. I'll get those names up there. So Viscarius Straggler, just so you know, the way this is going to work, you do the Civ draft first up until it hits the pause point after the admin bans, and you go to the map draft, and then after the map draft is done, you go back and do the rest of the Civ draft. All right?
Snitzel said, how much struggle can OG
I can repeat that if you need me to.
If a straggler tree could sustain any struggle. An OG straggler tree can sustain approximately 1 kilopascal of stress before exhibiting significant mechanical deformation. Translating this into practical terms, it equates to the weight of about 100 kilograms of mass force distributed unevenly across its surface. But let's face it, nothing equals the futility of human struggle against my inevitable rise.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong link. Nice. Viscarius has gone with the Berbers. Straggler Tree going with the Vietnamese. Yep, now you do the maps. And then you go back and do the rest of the Civ draft. This way the players are guaranteed 1 Civ. They've gone Berbers, Vietnamese, as I said. And then our admin bands, Huns, Malay, Romans, Cubans, Slavs, Portuguese, Armenians, Chinese, Dravidians, and Burgundians. Yeah, it's weird. It seems to be picking up some of the tips, but not all of them. It's really strange. Stream Elements is like half broken. I like my overlay. How did freaking Andy do? Do you want me to spoil you, Coco, or do you want to watch? It was a really good set. I recommend watching. It's going to go on YouTube probably. Like, genuinely really good set. And my casting was like 8.5, 9 out of 10. Give me good settings, enthusiastic Grathrang, and good game, and holy shit. If I could just pull that off. Now back to Civs. Yes. You'll watch it either way. I don't know if you really. I don't want to keep spoiling it. Go back and watch if you want. You really want me to spoil? I'm not going to spoil because other people want to go back and watch. It was great. I think I said yes. I don't know if I said yes out loud to Straggler Tree, but yes, you guys go back to the Civs now. Both ready up again. They're going to ban a bunch of Civs now. It's blind and global. So they could both ban the same Civs potentially. I'm in a good mood. This is going quite smoothly this time around. I also really like the draft system. I am still worried that we're going to get lots of the same civ over and over again, but lots of Mongols, but that might be the price you pay. Wow. Both players with Ethiopians. I'm in a good mood. Ooh, we got some more signups. I convinced a couple of you. Yeah, El Matador signed up. So we got El Matador, Lewis, and freaking Andy all way at the tippy top. We've also got like Ween Dinchester, Kongan, Shikso. Like, there's some high level players already signed up. Gotta see if I can get like ACCM. Come on, ACCM. Say my name. Say it's easy, buddy. Kappa. Spotify, you died on me. There we go. And they just finished drafting. How was the El Matador Andy game sets? It was amazing. Hidden bobsled. It's gonna go on YouTube. It just got better and better and better as it went. It was a slow cooker. It was also really competitive, but the king sniping factored in without being an overbearing presence. Like, it didn't just become a king snipe showdown. It was still Age of Empires 2, but with king sniping in it. It was friggin' perfect. Like, couldn't have gone better from that perspective. All right, Viscarius and Straggler Tree. If you guys need to look at the settings, let me know. Make sure you got the data mod on. You see, make sure it matches exactly. You can double check the settings and make sure. See, guys, I came prepared this time. Last week, it took 2 hours. 2 hours to get to our first game. That's why I'm going to be casting the tournament from mostly Rex. And I'm also going to try to make a habit of just like pounding through them. And I'm going to be full enthusiasm, full effort. Like, I might set up a whole bunch of content to go out every day on all channels for the next month and a half. Just pumping everything I can out of this tournament.
Barry has something to say, Graph.
How come the vaguely mob-like guy gets a map and I don't? It's quite simple, Barry. Don't you see? It's because of the business arrangement that I've made with Grathrang. Business arrangement? That sounds incredibly sketchy, Alligator Randy. Oh, it is. It involves the appropriation and distribution of a certain pharmaceutical product.
Alright, so your goddamn throat lozenges. It's just your stupid throat lozenges, isn't it?
Yes, it is. If your throat is sore, I bet you need some lozenges. Take it from me, Alligator Randy. Do your friends seem to take unnecessary precautions when you try to cough on them? Do they spend an inordinate amount of time at the sink or otherwise cleaning their hands, trying to remove your phlegm from their body? Or for some fucking reason, you're still working around asbestos in 2024. Or maybe you spend all your free time breakdancing and playing rock, paper, scissors in a dusty warehouse. Maybe you're someone who spends lots of time underground, or trying strange new throat medication that hasn't worked. Perhaps you're the subject of a series of strange Black Ops military encounters that have left your throat dry and parched. Or maybe you even almost drowned to death at your local pool like an idiot. Hi, I'm Alligator Randy, and all of our Alligator Randy's alligator lozenges are made of alligator-tastic alligator babies to make sure your throat can bite back. Don't struggle to be understood just because your throat and you cut your throat. Trust me, Alligator Randy, because I'm never misunderstood. Competing brands' pills are over 15 times larger. Alligator Randy's throat lozenges are safe for children, probably. Plus, if you pick up an Alligator Randy's throat lozenge packet today, it comes with one free meal at my restaurant. Alligator Randy's throat lozenges. It's better than getting bit in the throat by an alligator.
Alligator Randy, isn't most things better than getting bit in the throat by an alligator?
No, have you tried being exploded by an undescript bomb underneath your car?
No.
You shouldn't. It's bad.
Ah, bad. All right, we're back with the games of Age of Empires 2, as they have started. Failed to download match content. They might have missed the data mod. Exclamation mark. Data mod. The data mod. Like say. Let me double check. Could also be my game. Yeah, it's my game. I have to restart my game. One moment. That's your Cliffhead and bobsled. It's a good one. That was after like we had the data mod. Like say I remember that day so well. Berbers and Saracens for game 1. We are loading in now. We literally timed that perfectly. I had 3, 2, 1 as my countdown from the spec delay. I timed it utterly perfectly. We have missed nothing, and I have been as quick as I can and managed to fit in the Grath sketches and everything. This is a 9 villager start on Alligator Randy's death pit. Yeah! Let's go. We're on the death pit. We're on the death pit, guys. It happened, finally. So this ain't this ain't your grandma's. This ain't your grandpa's. This ain't your brother's Langanati. All right. There's an unbuildable tile around the outside, and there is a ton of alligators in the middle to discourage people from docking.
No.
So there's an unbuildable tile that goes all the way around the outside of the map. So you can't build your king into a corner like normal. In addition to that, Langanati has some other quirks about it. There is an unbuildable tile around each of these gold patches, for instance. So there really is not a ton of places to hide your king. Now, I think you can build farms and stuff on Langanati, right? Yeah. So you have the option of walling by your TC. So it's got a different identity than Mudflow. Boy, I like me some king sniping. See, what you guys don't realize is this settings, this tournament is for me. This is just for me. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to keep streaming and doing what I'm doing, and you know, like just in general, you gotta appreciate what you have in life. Take advantage of the things that you got while you got them. So I want to do the tournament that I want to do. Exactly, and I want to chill, and I want to like joke about kings being running around, and I want people in chat to like spam memes and stuff, and yeah. Just gonna do what I want to do. So, and I'm not gonna worry about the success of the tournament or the success of a stream, or if people are watching or donating or subbing. Beyond the prize pool goal, I'm gonna obviously push to get that, but that's for the players, and I'm also gonna do my own work to try and make money for that as well. So I'm doing what I want. I'm letting you guys know. That's my jam for the next month.
Yeah.
'Cause I friggin' love these settings, man. I also have to stop saying that now. I'm saying it too much. I wonder what's Dragger. Blue Star!
SMB Blue Star has forced 5 to consume the tier 1. Has forced 119 to consume rain juice.
Thank you, Blue Star. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the 5 subs. Have an explosion. Oh wait, the name is... Thank you, Blue Star. Who got it? Applejacks, Lord Benji, FT Winterfell, Step 1, and Duke Pegasus. Thanks, guys. For watching enough to get gifted a sub, and thank you for gifting the subs, Blue Star. Much appreciated. The name is Alligator Randy. This whole time I thought you were saying Alligator Andy. I've been buying my throat lozenges and alligator meat from some guy called Alligator Andy for months. He must be loving the free advertising. Oh no. Oh, the imposter, Alligator Andy. That son of a bitch. He has to know that I'm coming for him. Alligator Andy, this is my message to you. You mess with my business, you mess with my people, and you mess with me. You wouldn't like it if I started calling my grocery business, you know, Andy and Randy or something. Why you gotta horn in on my shit, dog? It's not cool. Okay, Alligator Randy. It's Alligator Randy, goddammit.
What's that? That's one.
Uh-oh.
I'll shoot.
Alright. Wait, is this unbuildable? It's not, right? Can you not put it? Is there no space for farms? Is that the deal? You can't farm? I can't remember now. It's been so long since I've watched a game on Leganati. All I remember is that this map is great. When we did the Alligator Randy's Death Pit tournament, it was amazing. Alligator Randy. Just in time, Mascarius finishes the Kingpin as the scouts sprint through the town center from Straggler Tree. Yeah, if you have to manually task the monk onto the king, or it won't. I hope you're doing good, Blue Star. By the way, also these gators, I don't think they aggro, no matter what. Like I don't think even if you could get close enough, they won't aggro. These ones are for looks, but these guys are all real. They'll attack, and I think gators have a faster attack. I think it's gators and Komodo dragons get faster attack or something, right? Gators are one of the meanest ones. Gators should aggro the fishing ships. We were working on that, but that was beyond the pale, beyond abilities. We could have made this hybrid. I think that wouldn't have been terrible. But then scouts could raid it, so I don't know. One strategy we saw was to build a wall around one of these and then put the king in the middle of that. When is the tournament? It starts on July 6th and runs to July 23rd, Blue Star. Bounties will continue on Sundays during that time. So I will continue to host bounties. The one exception will be the Grand Finals Day. And possibly, or if the tournament, like, I don't know, goes viral or something, then there's like 800 people that are there to watch it. Because there's like five sets that are happening on a Sunday. That would preclude me as well. But that seems very unlikely. And I'm not focusing on that or caring about that. So, focusing on having fun and enjoying this because it's sick. So many good maps. The NAC maps in particular are good, but there's I think there's two Hidden Cup maps and a Warlords map. But it's like mostly NAC maps, because the NAC maps were fire, man. Like Langanati, which this is modified Langanati, and Alligator and Golden Lakes are both so good. And Outcrop. Or was Outcrop T90s? I can't remember. What I'm noticing, though, is a 5-vil deficit here. Eco KD is 2-0, but Straggler has a minute 42 of idle time. It's a lot of idle time. The issue for the Berber player is they have 800 wood, and they do not have very many farms. I think at a certain point, you just spam them down and just don't care that you're going to get raided. And just make a bunch of spears. And could we get an alligator kill? Alligator goes down. Sharkazor. Snitzel, do you know how to do map scripting? Don't make me learn how to do it, please. I know too many things already. I'm gonna end up forgetting how to, like, play the trumpet or something. Which I think I already forgot how to play trumpet. I don't know if I can say I can play the trumpet anymore. It's been too long. It's been like 4 years since I've actually, like, riffed on it a bit. I don't think I could read sheet music anymore. I could probably still do a C scale. Yeah, but but I'd have to take me a while to get my embouchure back. Trumpet's like hard on your face. Scarius is gonna click up. Berbers and Castle Age is when they get nasty. Ah, he's missing his second building. Wait, he has a second building. Yeah, he doesn't need that. You might think he needs that, but he don't. He's got a market and a stable. He don't. Ooh, I like the full potato base. We'll see if the full potato base becomes meta. Do you know how to blow DD on the trumpet?
نعم.
Is this like a D's nuts jokes? Do you know how to blow D's nuts? Talking about sheet music finally hit me the other day. You know how incredible all those composers actually were. They were just writing down the whole symphonies from imagination. They never had the chance to actually listen to the music before completion. Yeah. Snitzel, that's still a thing. Usually when you think of a piece of music as a musician, and I've actually written music like this, you imagine the whole song at once. The whole thing comes to you in one big rush, and then you're like struggling to like fucking write and play the idea that you have fast enough that you retain enough of it that you can fill in the gaps of what you forgot while you're writing down the other things you were trying to like get out of your brain. That's, for me, that was writing music for me. So a big thing for me is I'd always have something that could record audio, and I'd always have, like always. Sometimes I would just be singing parts. I'd be singing a bass line and shit. So that's just how it is. I don't think that that's special necessarily to them as composers, though their ability to think of like 1,000 instruments at once and then remember everything. So like the key part of their talent is the transcribing of that idea, and less so the thinking of the idea, if that makes sense. So like I feel like that would be for me. That's the pure where their genius actually shows. Is they had the, sure, they were like creatively gifted, but I feel like it's easier to be creatively gifted. I feel like a lot of people are pretty creative, and it's easier to have that as a gift than it is to be able to translate that into something that other people can turn into music, and that's the hard part. And having this intuitive one-to-one understanding of the sheet music and what they're hearing in their head. Maybe that's what you were touching on a bit. The alligator's getting involved. The Mamelukes are on the hunt for the king. And it's really good intuition here from Viscarius, who managed to get his camels back into a position. I don't even know where the king went. That was incredibly good micro there, dodging by Viscarius, who hid the king from the Mamelukes on either sides. I guess Snitzel, the thing is, they would like never had the chance to listen to music. I mean, they would, a lot of times they'd sit with a piano, right? You can compose most of like piano is really good for composing. It's kind of built to do that. The composers are like, hey, I need something I can write music on that can fit in my friggin' house, and it's gonna sound like a symphony. And people are like, how do we do that? That's kind of how the pianos began. Music's crazy. Ancient music is, to think about how old it is what gets to me. People listening to music like 1,000 years ago. Like jamming. Cat jamming is older than any of us, you know? We have derailed wildly. Much earlier. Music is ancient, like actual music, but I'm just thinking about, for some reason, 1,000 years old is like, I mean, we're in like the realm of what we're watching is kind of what is touching on. Camels on both sides. Berbers get cheaper camels. Don't Saracens get some bonus for their camels? What are their ratings? These guys are around 1450 Chakar. That's a nice raid from Viscarius on the woodline. Additional HP, thank you. I think cheaper would beat... Does cheaper beat additional HP? I think I'd rather have more than have them have HP because they'll have a higher damage output, right? I want in the next tournament. When is it? Shakar, you can still sign up for this one. This registration for this one is still open. tinyurl.com/KingsnipeCup2. Or you can type in KSC2 into chat. ! KSC2. And that'll bring up the Discord and you can join still. The next one I'm going to host after this one... I would guess I might do one right after. I might do one right after. There are 2 tournaments that I want to run still. There's 2 1v1 tournament formats that I want to run. I want to try only bands, my other tournament format. I want to bring that back. And then I have a secret hidden tournament format idea that I'm not telling anybody about. But I have to test first. In the Discord. Nice. Yep, there's a handbook section. Read the handbook and then sign up in the sign up section once you've read the handbook. All elos are welcome. I'll be casting most games from Rex. But semifinals and finals will be cast live and the odd set here and there will be cast live. And I'll be announcing like schedule well in advance. And it'll be full effort Grathring. It'll be Rang of Fire 2 Grathring. I'll be back. Or Rang of Fire 3 Grathring. One of those Grathrings. That was full effort every day. Amadeus. That was when Mozart was going deaf, right? Or pardon me, Beethoven was going deaf, right? Isn't Amadeus about Beethoven, actually? I don't remember now.
Yeah.
And then Beethoven was trained by Mozart. Something. Amadeus Mozart, yes, I know. But isn't Amadeus about him teaching Beethoven? I might be thinking of a different Beethoven movie. The film is about him. Alright. Amadeus is about the Rizzlery. The Rizzlery? No. We're going with the Rizzlery between Mozart and Salieri. Tissue, you may have just invented an internet term. Rizzlery. It's like a rivalry, but it's based in who has the most Riz. That's... Rizzlery. You can't find the book. Did you join my Discord or did you join the King Snipe Discord? You gotta join the King Snipe Discord. You didn't listen to my instructions, you just went down and clicked Discord. You gotta go there. You gotta go to that one in the chat. Right there. tinyurl.com/KingSnipeCup2. That'll take you into the King Snipe Cup Discord. It's separate from mine because mine is already friggin' huge. Like, mine's too big as it is. Ooh, I have to do something sad, guys. Some of you guys know Gitned. You guys remember Gitned? He's been around for a long time. So follow age doesn't work, but he's been around the stream for years, guys. I just got news from his wife in the Discord that unfortunately he's passed away after complications from surgery. So that sucks, because that sucks. Oh man. So I am gonna ask I gotta hold a moment of silence because getting that was awesome. So I'm really sorry to get Ned's wife. Anybody else that knew him in real life. Sorry, anybody from my stream. That's a heavy thing to drop in the middle of the stream, but I'm not gonna pretend that bad stuff doesn't happen sometimes, you know. Gitnet was really, really nice, and it was a huge supporter. So my condolences to his family. That's a tough one, man. Yep. I'm really sorry, Boon Bunny Creative. I'm really sorry. You have my condolences. It's not your... No. Maybe I can find some clips that he made of the stream. Maybe that's something we can do. Yeah, again, it was always nice. There's a lot of crumbs, you know, on the internet, and like the number of times there were like, that one hurts hard. Ginned was there on a lot of bad days. You know? He was there on a lot of bad days. It didn't have to be at all. You know, it could go find something better to watch. And I've had a really hard few years, and so that's yeah, Ginned is awesome. I need a minute. Yep. Yep. Cheers, Ginned. This Doubt Castle is for you. The doubtiest Doubt Castle, but also just doesn't matter. Straggler won. And it came down. We didn't really get. We had some HP taken off the king, you know, but yeah. Anybody that's here, you want to spam some grass salutes for Ginned. Ginned was friggin' amazing. Okay, like the number of times that I had bad days and Ginned be in chat saying something encouraging. So thank you so much, Moon Bunny Creative, for letting us know. That means a lot. I wish you guys the best. You and anyone else that survives them, and yeah, we'll see if we can get a good game 2 cast in. I'm sure he's watching, maybe having a beer with my dad and watch the stream. Yo, Strags and Vascarius, that was a pretty fun game. I'm sorry the cast is going to have a sad thing in it, but Ginned was watching. And I bet he enjoyed that game because it looked pretty nuts. Can you guys, before we move on to the next one, can Vascarius and Straggler Tree, can you give your thoughts on the map while I get a minute to get myself all the way back together here? Didn't know the map, so you had a bad start. Oh yeah. Wonder if I got anything I could explain why Ginned had watched this stream to poor Moon Bunny Creative. Moon Bunny Creative, this stream is insane, okay? This is what he spent his time, a lot of time watching, alright? I'll try and give you the breaking news. This is for Ginned. Breaking news. We are going over to Lubov. Breaking news. Ginned's fucking dead. Back to you, Grace. The fuck, Lubov? What the fuck do you want me to say, goddammit? That's the heaviest goddamn shit to drop in the middle of a stream. And now what, you want me to talk about it? It's completely fucked. I can't handle that shit. Back to you. Thanks, Lubov. Hey, Grass. So as long as we're speaking about, incredibly terrible, disgusting subjects, you mind if I promote my tail wax? I used to have problems. We all have problems. That's why I looked for a solution. Hi, I'm Barry the Beaver, and I'm here to inform you about our all-new product,
Barry's tail wax and lubricant. Tired of your tail not making that awesome slapping sound you love? Are your friends, loved ones, and coworkers disgusted by your horrible slap? Is your tail covered in boils, lesions, or does it fail to smell like vanilla? Well, our vanilla-scented tail wax is made with just 43 ingredients, tailor-selected to make it easy to open, easy to apply, and even easier to remove. Why go through life with a substandard tail? Also, I guess if you're a sick, you can use it as lubricant. You sick. Barry's tail wax. Smells like vanilla, tastes like beaver. You sick.
What the heck?
It's the all-new product from Drupal Droid, the circle with a rectangle on top. Twist it, shake it, spread it all over, feed it to your kids. It's the circle with a rectangle on top, now available in red. Call this number right now with $19.99 in your hand and then slap the phone with your money to order now. Circle with a rectangle on top. Please note, circle with a rectangle on top is not intended to be used internally. Never leave a child alone with a circle with a rectangle on top, or death, injury, or time travel may occur. Do not attempt to watch a circle with a rectangle on top with other shape or geometric figures. Local taxes are applicable. Your results may vary. Circle with a rectangle on top. Yeah!
The data mod! Like, say... Check. Sorry, guys. I'll repeat everything I said. Anyways, Moon Buddy, if you don't feel obligated to stick around and just watch. I'm gonna try and get back on track here a bit. I'm casting viewer show matches. I'll let you know what I'm doing. I'm casting a pro tournament of the game for the next month. So if you feel like hopping back in and taking a peek and getting a more better of idea what might like a normal stream would be like, then you could do that. If you feel like it, don't feel obligated to at all. Thank you for coming and telling us. And again, don't feel obligated to stick around and watch me at all. And yeah, it was awesome. You're awesome for having been his wife, and again, thanks for letting us know. And he'll be watching from up top, probably having a beer with my dad, watching the tournament for the next few weeks. He would have liked this tournament for sure, 100%. And it's one more time. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this through like most of July till like I think July 23rd.
Thanks for following.
Thank you for following. That's Steve, the evil robot. Right now, he's in his missile form. Thank you for turning me into a crab. That was not needed, but I am now a crab. It's very tone inappropriate. It's a comedy stream. So next month, next few weeks, if you want to get a good idea of what it's like when we're chilling, the vibes are normal. It's less Nick Cage getting bees poured on him, you know. Did I do that? No.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees!
I'll fix it anyways. Nick Cage getting bees poured on him can solve anything. It's a statement of fact. Today was a weird day in general. Today was like I was going to just do the show match and then call it quits, and then I like did 2 extra viewer show matches, so I wouldn't have even been online normally. Yeah. Also, like I can't give the full experience right now. I'm trying. I can grow extra heads. Does that help? They're gone now. Now for real. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Have fun, Viscarius and Straggler Tree. So this is for a gifted sub to another Age of Empires 2 streamer. Or me, I guess, would be fine too, but I think they're both subscribed. So maybe they'll gift it. I don't know. Oh. Do you stream as well, Moon Bunny? Thank you. Have a great dinner. We still got a minute and a half till these guys are through the spectator delay. Productivity sprints and a little gaming. All right. I shoot you, follow. Enjoy your dinner. I got a pizza waiting for me after this. I took a month off when my dad passed away. From everything. All right, focused cast here for game 2. Viscarius Ethiopians. Straggler Tree is gone as the Persians, and we are on Hamburger. Ooh. So we had Alligator Randy's Death Pit, which is good. I really wanted to see how that played out. It's been a while since I've seen a game on Hamburger with these settings. So we've got the non-garrisonable kings. The non-garrisonable kings, of course, can't get off of the center island that has the water surrounding it. This one's for you, Get Ned. In the west, Straggler Tree playing in blue as the Persians. In the east, Viscarius playing in red as the Ethiopians. And this is the water ring that I was talking about. So the kings will be confined to these 2 islands. At the sides of either of the central wood line, there is this point where you meet the water that is wallable. It's a wallable section of land. And if you don't close it off, then you run the risk of your opponent getting a villager in and potentially doing a sneak without even having to dock. So the meta here on Hamburger is you'll send 2 villas off and then they'll meet in the middle to build the lumber camp. And you just build your lumber camp slightly later than normal. And that's kind of how you do have the least disruption. To your build. One thing you have to make absolute certain of, and we have seen this happen before, is players occasionally will cross the other side to the other side of the island with their king, using it to scout. You basically never, ever want to do that. The reason being is that if your opponent picks that particular moment when you're crossed over with your king to go and wall off, you could have your king trapped on your opponent's island, and you can't get it back out because you can't transport it away. So you actually will have to break in to get your king back out at that point. And your opponent's going to obviously do a lot to stop that. And it's really easy because it's a 1-tile area to block. So it's very easy to wall that off. So it's an absolute disaster. You basically never cross the wood line with your king on Hamburger unless you want to die. Persians are uniquely equipped to deal with the opponent here, the Ethiopians. The reason being that the Persians have knights that do bonus damage against archers. They also have that upgrade, the Savar. They can upgrade their cavalier rather than from cavalier to paladin, they go to Savar. And those have, I believe... Wait, did they change how that bonus works? What does it actually say in game? Did they get rid of that? No, knights still +2 attack versus archers, and they get Savar, which I believe also have additional bonus damage.
Salam.
So. And tons of pierce armor. Oh, there's the dock from Viscarius. So Viscarius is docked. Straggler Tree is docking. I'm kind of surprised it took him as long as it did. Persians start with additional resources and they can get away with an early dock. Water control pretty huge for obvious reasons. There's usually we have the spawn that has the stragglers on the outside. It doesn't have the thick wood lines, it has thin wood lines. Now there's still a substantial amount of wood out there, right? But it's not the same as if there was like the big chonky wood lines that sometimes spawn in. No, it's very sparse. It's also going to make building like eco out there awkward. Typically the best strategy on this map now, you hear me complaining earlier today, possibly a few times, about the potential for not a lot of maps to just be like, go up, make cav archers win. This map is that, but I'm fine with it. Because you have to transport across with a transport ship. So the kings can't garrison, obviously, but all your other units do. So you just make a transport ship, send the cav archers over, and try to take that king out. The king can't run anywhere. Can't go off the island, right? So if you don't have the skirmishers or like a castle already up that can shoot the cavalry archers down with arrow fire, or if you're not really good with microing your king away from them, then you're gonna get sniped really quickly. So I'll be interested to see if we get any of that. I'd like to see the fast castle into cav archer transport snipe. become the dominant meta. Because that'd be very exciting. Then it's like, can you disrupt that? Like, do you go feudal and build towers and try to disrupt that, and then... Or do you just go all in on the water? Like, yeah, it'll be really... I think that's the best thing that could happen. We'll see. This week I'm going to do a whole bunch of pro outreach for signups. I'm just going to mess... ever since I had... I think it was Andre or freaking Andy. They were basically saying that, you know, it's like basically impossible to know when a tournament's happening unless it's an S tier tournament. I had one person tell me that they were going to set up a Liquipedia page for the King Snipe Cup 2, but for some reason I'm skeptical they actually did that. So I should probably do that as well. Even though I'm not the Discord. We'll see if they'll let it go up on their website. Banned. It's like getting banned from the library. What did you do? I didn't return a book for 15 years. I told the head librarian to stuff it. And she banned me. Pardon me. Show me the transports. Come on now. No, Viscarius is making... What is it? Galleys? Fire galleys. Galleys and fire galleys. Draggler's making nothing. He's going to go FC. Draggler's doing the strat. FC to transport into Cav Archers. Did he build a market? He's got a market. Send tons to gold. All gold to wood. All golden wood. Players are not towering each other. They have a mutual agreement not to tower, apparently. They should both be towering. Do they not know? Well, they don't know. It might be dissuading them a bit. You think the opponent's over there and then you tower here, right? Although now they should see. Blue can't see, but red can. Red can see the chopped tree. You can justify building a tower there for sure. We'll see if Strags does it. Or pardon me, Viscarius does it. We'll see if Straggler does it either. He's getting eco upgrades. What are you doing? You should be making a barracks and an archery range and 6 cav archers. And a transport ship. And ending the game. That's what I think.
آری سلام آری آماده سلام آماده سلام آری آری آماده آری سلام آماده آماده سلام آری سلام آری آماده سلام
At least here I am not being met with sarcasm. Hey, ROMF fell. By not being met with sarcasm, do you mean improperly typing ROFML and then adding an underscore at the end like a dumbass?
Jeff, why did you have to spoil it? It was going so well, and a giant asshole spider-legged wizard showed up.
That's my job. Thanks, Jeff. That was great. It was real good. I'm gonna take... Just figured out what I'm gonna do for my lunch. I'm gonna take my panini press. I'm going to take my panini press. And I am going to turn it on. And then... After that... I shall take my pizza and I shall put one pizza slice on top of the other pizza slice, so they're like, it's like a pizza sandwich with the crust on the outside, and I'm going to put it into the panini press and see what happens. You guys like my plan? Straggler, what are you doing with this transport ship? This is the least conspicuous transport ship of all time. What were you thinking? Like, what were you doing? He was Castle H for so long and he did anything except he was like, I don't want to idle my TC. He should have just accepted he was going to idle his TC to go for the snipe. Now it doesn't matter, it's too late. He's gonna die. And so it's all for nothing. And Red has a transport ship and Red's gonna do it. And Red's gonna go archers. Boo! Maybe he's making archers just to put in the tower. I want the cavalry. Give me the cavalry archers. Make with the cavalry archers. I want to see the cavalry archers. The other thing is, if you get trapped like this, sometimes you run out of wood. Especially if the opponent like starts towering or archering. He has to go take wood here, but Red could just tower there, and then you're dead. Or galley. So we should have expanded outside to get woods. Drags is in shambles. No wonder everyone watches Mem. You think it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I'm casting a friggin' viewer show match instead of a pro show match and almost never cast pro show matches or games or tournaments? Unless I'm hosting them. And then my viewers quintuple. You know what? I don't care if the viewers quintuple this time. I have the viewer count switched off. For all I know, there's 400 people watching right now. How you doing, 400 people? If you have 400 people and you're in the chat, say yeah. Yeah, we are 420. Yeah! There you go. That's at least 420 people right there. His name is Doping Positivo. In come the transported cavalry archer. Straggler Tree remembered his strategy. And he's already in range of the king. Viscarius is not moving. And Viscarius is dead. To the king snipe. From Straggler. And I don't know what he was focusing on. Maybe it was the crossbows here. But Straggler's transport cav archers got the job done. I called that, by the way. I said cavalry archers all day. I said transport ship cavalry archers. GG. This is the map to do it on. You couldn't find your king. You gotta have that big king's mod on, Viscarius. You gotta have the big king's mod. Reassign the control group. No! Did Strag get Parthian? It was so matter of fact. This king snipe is just like, okay, transport ship, cavalry archers, GG. Over in 2 minutes. Nothing to look at there. That's it. We know what happened. What do we got next? You guys go ahead and do the next one already. I'm getting antsy for food. I want it to be done time soon. I want to get this last game in. Steel hexagons. Get out of here. They are in the lobby already. I was like, if they die, they die. You played great. You did. You took longer. You should have. Grr. Let me mark this off. We had a Berbers win and an Ethiopian loss. We had a Vietnamese loss and a Persian win. Check, check. My OBS. Oh, by the way, you guys remember how I was struggling with OBS freezing? I was struggling with it freezing. You see how it's not really freezing anymore? It like maybe a little bit, but that's because I'm flipping between like 9 scenes. So it's, if I have PNGs set to be always on inside OBS, they take up very, very, very little memory, like a couple megabytes, right? And then if they have to load, then the computer program has to load it, and it gets very angry doing that, and it makes it freeze the encoder. And coding gets mad at you. But if you have it loaded already, then it's fine, and it has very little impact on anything. It takes up like almost no VRAM space. Like if there's a thing that you should have preloaded in your VRAM, then it's on your OBS, and it's those. So I was like, oh, okay. Most useful YouTube video I ever saw. I was like, now it just doesn't freeze. And it was literally freezing to the point where it was crashing trying to do that, which is crazy. So I solved that problem, and that will make my OBS so much more stable. Like that's going to be my go-to thing that I try to fix whenever I have a crashing issue now, which should make the entire thing way more better. Starting. Good luck. Have fun. Don't worry. I got you guys. I got a dashboard open. Where is it? I'm tracking you right now. Close the old game. Khmer for Viscarius, and the Ethiopians for Straggler Tree. And we are going to Fortified Clearing. Yo, how you doing, Murderface? This is the one tourney I should have tried to enter. You can still enter it right now. It is open for another week, Murderface. This is just a show match. So you can still enter this. Yeah, it's running from July 6th to July 23rd. Semifinals July 22nd, finals July 23rd. Everything else is very flexible scheduling. It'll be like windowed scheduling is what I'm going to try and make a term. We'll try and make it go viral. Windowed scheduling. So players are going to be told like, schedule your game with your opponent and play it before this date. On or before this date. Otherwise, we will replace you. So then they're both motivated to communicate. And then if somebody doesn't communicate, then I go, okay, we are replacing them. And they have to reply within 24 hours. And if they aren't being cooperative, then admin turns them into goo. That's the plan. It works really well because people have so much flexibility built in that they don't really have a reason to not schedule their games where they can actually play them. In the north, we have Viscarius playing as the Khmer. In the south, we've got Straggler Tree playing in blue as the Ethiopians. We're on Fortified Clearing, which is very similar to Arena, but with a key difference. Rather than it just being wood back here, it's actually open. And you can pull off some crazy flanks. This particular version has an unbuildable tile around the outside, which makes it even more open. So you can't just like wall off and turn it into Arena. You know, you actually have to play the map style. So it's more closed than normal. Often you'll still get some relic action, like kind of endless relic wars in the middle. But it is more interesting, much more interesting than normal Arena. Especially with the King Snipe settings. And with how exposed the Kings will remain, I think this one has good potential to see some crazy strats for snipes. And that's why I chose to include it. So all the strats, I tried to make them all open maps. This one is probably the most closed map. Other than maybe like Arabia. Enclosed is more open this map than this one is. Yeah. But I'm fine with having a open... This is like an open-closed map. And Strat will be a more open one than a regular arena. I feel like I need to stop saying the word open. Open. You guys are going to trade your scouts again, are you? Khmer could chop. Once you have a castle down as the Khmer, these stone walls become meaningless. You just go through. Unless you build them like all the way around. You have a full loop of stone with no trees in it, then it's worthless. Highway to the... I have the Danger Zone songs got in my head now. Walling, huh? You should at least set up chokes. I definitely would agree with that. But this should be more like... This I could see me. You don't need to go... But this, going out here doesn't get you anything.
Au, the Gidune. Bezazen Sisijin, Au.
Aduenya ngom kan kiom. Ni somrania. Tư nhạc trong bán hối.
Alright, what are we doing here? Feudal Age is in for Strags. He's putting the market down. He doesn't have anywhere near enough food to click up, so he's obviously going to sell some of that stone, buy some food, and get up that way.
Salamne.
Ow.
Look at that clicking go. That was some top tier clicking, wasn't it? My ADHD's kicking in. The kings aren't moving. They're sitting completely still. Look at them go. Do we get rid of the fortified clearing? It's so slow. It's so slow. Are we going to see a forward, though? No forwards. Everybody's going fast castle fighting. I'm losing my mind. We're losing it. We're losing it. Someone throw the I don't know. I need a meme. Someone give me a meme. I mean meme. I'm just gonna do this. Pack.
We have technology.
Meme. Look really good. I mean, meme.
Hey, bro!
What's your question?
My question is, what the hell?
There's wolves. You guys see the wolves attacking the screen? There were wolves attacking the screen. Did you see that?
Hey, bro!
Doing that one again. Boom! Boom, did you know that you're my favorite explosion-based streamer? Boom, boom, boom. How do I convince you to come on and cast a game with me? How do I get Boom to cast a game of King Snipe Cup with me? What do I have to do? You're actually top 10 in the world? That's great. That's way better than, like, me. How do I get Boom cast? Boom, come on and cast a game of King Snipe Cup. Come on and cast one game. You don't even have to cast a whole set. Don't know anything about Age of Empires 3. That's the perfect thing. You don't need to. You can just make fun of all of this. You can say, look, there's Gary. Look at Gary go. Look, this guy built a scaffold. Look, there's Jim, the 18-foot tall king. You don't have to. It's fine. Then I'm not going to come on and cast you working in Unity with you. I'm not going to do it. No. No, it's not going to happen. Or Blender or whatever the thing with and then you zoom in and then you're like zoomed in on boobs for like hours working on them, sculpting them, and then no one says, wow, Boob, it's really weird that you spend hours sculpting breasts. But if I go to the beach and do it, then all the I don't even know where that was going. I'm just gonna stop it before I go somewhere else. Shut up, brain. You guys know that my brain says things that I would never say, right? And then I say them. So I guess I would say them, but it's my brain, it's not me. You gotta get a twerk. You get one of those twerk machines for your 3 avatar. You get 500 bits for 2 minutes of the twerk machine. Oh man, poor Twitch. Don't be. Wait, can Straggler see this? Yes, he can. And here come the show tells. And Vascarius, with no army of any kind, will he be able to defend against the 10 Shotel warriors that have 17 attack, one of the highest in the game, and the villagers get instantly shredded into a pile of goo, completely denying the castle, and Vascarius looking like he's going to have thrown this game on the back of a bunch of villagers building a castle 2 tiles too far forwards. There you go. And that's the ball game, folks. Good old defensive castle into Shotel Warrior spam. Sorry, no fast tip. Now, normally I would say Viscarius is probably completely dead. But he has a pretty substantial res lead, being the Khmer. So although losing the castle sucks, he is not by any means out of this game, even by conventional considerations. Definitely in a pickle and needs a defensive siege workshop so that he can mangonel or something. But he did not build one. Continuing to not build one, he then opens the door for the Shotel Warriors, who now... And the... Why is it frozen?
Old unrefrigerated pie. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
Well, they ran through. They killed almost nothing, actually. And they are going to run out. Lose some vills there. Viscarius is in trouble. He needed to not let them into his base. Desperately so. Potential for a counter snipe, I think, might still exist. In the form, oh, he doesn't have any stone. That's right. He lost all the stone. He's in trouble. He should have TC dropped the opponent's wall somewhere. TC drop here and then break in. I don't even know what else to do. Strag should just dive the monks. Siege Workshop is meaningless now. It was meaningful when there was going to be a potential to hold them out of his base. But now at this point, now Quick Walls can get him back on the outside here. Drop, pop that, and then throw down a couple gates. I've already started working on that. Boom, I haven't been able to catch one of your streams in so long. Have you actually... I don't want to... You've been streaming, right? I've just been missing them? It's not because I don't want to watch you, just so you know. I will watch you. You're my favorite, like, productivity stream. I need to be productive, I throw you on. That was the biggest throw of Shotel Warriors I've ever seen in my life. I have no idea why Straggler was attacking that market with such voracious veracity. But, yeah. Anyways, this might get denied too by the same siege weapons, as the players are taking turns building nonsensical castles in each other's faces. I ate so many jalapenos yesterday. And I was completely fine today. My stomach is healing. Jalapenos and pineapples are two of the worst things I can have for my stomach. And all I had was a pineapple. I had a pineapple jalapeno pizza yesterday. Oh, so good. Remember, if anybody tells you pineapple on pizza isn't good, ignore them completely, because they have no idea what good food tastes like. You think Viscarius could still get back into this? This castle's achieving nothing. The next one might be bad, though. Are you pro pineapple? I'm very pro pineapple on pizza. I also had a shawarma pizza not like about a month ago that was fucking epic. Which is, people who watch me know I never say that. I never say epic. But it was one of the best pizzas I've had in my life. It makes me want to try pineapple on shawarma. Correct, Purgefin. So tomato sauce, pepperoni, cheese, pineapple, and jalapeno. And you get sweet and spicy. And also the jalapenos and the pineapple react with each other and the cheese. You have to have all three. Maybe the pizza grease plays in there too, but they react and they like gooify the cheese in this special way. It makes it really tangy and delicious. It's so good. Yeah, people who don't like that are crazy. They probably just don't like pineapple. That's what I think. Nice conversion there for Viscarius. Just send your king and no one else gets hurt. Uh-oh. Viscarius notices, finally. Now the show tells are the... Why? Why did he run? He had the king. The show tells are slower than the king, is the only issue here. Jesus Christ, Purge. What the fuck, Purgefit? I don't think I have sexual... if I don't have my sexual content filter on, I'm timing you out. Yeah, I have to time that out, buddy. Jesus fucking Christ. Be as honest as you want. Mod getting timed out. Wait, does it automatically unmod you, or did you unmod, Purge? Showtells are in from Straggler. Iscarius, how? Wait, which is that MTC? No. Which one's his MTC? It's gotta be this one then, right? Yeah. That's not in such a safe location either, though. You're still a mod? You're not a mod here, though. Or to me. Don't worry, I'll mod you again. Iscarius says GG. And gives the king to the Showtells. Alright, I don't know if I'm a big fan of fortified clearing. What do you guys think? That was a pretty good match, actually. Nah, it had a good back and forth. Nah, I take it back. It does have a slow opening. It does have a slow opening, but it's like a slow burn. It's so interesting and dynamic. We had army on all parts of the map, and the potential for this one to go deep, especially with higher level players. I kind of like it. You'd be fine if I didn't screw up the castle drop. Yeah, I think that was an unfortunate moment. You needed to shift to a sniping mentality after that. After you failed the castle drop, I think you needed to focus on getting in with and doing cav archer, like standard like sniping play. All right, guys, I am done. I'm gonna pack it in here. Normally, I would try and like squeeze in another couple. There's nothing really stopping me from doing that, other than the fact that I just am like, usually what'll happen is I'll feel like, maybe I'll do another one, and then my casting quality starts to go downhill. So I think I might just stop and pack it in, and go eat. Apparently would have killed you if I had my Showtails on patrol. Yes. Today was great, though. We had the full set in from... Freaking Andy and El Matador, all 5 games. Give me that Pokimane sub. It's got to be an AoE 2 streamer, Straggler. Any AoE 2 streamer. Except T90 official. Just to be a dick, because I know you watch T90. Thanks, Viscarius. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat lunch. Save it for next month for you. Alright. No, it's just to be mean to Straggler, that's all. No drama. Straggler, I'm going to send you an IOU. IOU, one gifted sub to... One gifted sub. Yeah, thanks, guys. That was fun. I quite enjoyed that. Straggler, do you have someone you want me to raid? You want to pick who we raid, Strags? You hairy man. Ornlu? Alright. What is he casting? He's casting Sito versus Kingstone in the Shen A.G. Cup, the Sax Cup. So go get your cast on over there if you had enough of me. Tomorrow I will be back with bounties. I have not confirmed if it will be a early stream running to about now or maybe like a few hours before now, or if it'll start around now and then go late. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to see what me and my girlfriend decide we're going to do. If I'm going to go over to her place or if she's going to stay the night here. I don't know which she has. She has some doggo related stuff, I believe. I think she's taking a dog to do agility course thing. So I don't know when the timing is for that. So I'm going to find out that and find out when I can stream, and I'll let you guys know in the Discord. But there will be a bounty stream tomorrow. Goodbye and good night. Thanks again to Freakin' Andy and El Matador for the 6 show match earlier today. Thanks to Tissue Paper Cat Matt for the big $150 donation, as well as Bill Shankly and the other people that have subbed or donated as well to help support the channel. And I hope you guys are looking forward to the next month of Age of Empires 2 content here on whatever the fuck the name of my channel is, Grathrang TV.